It's a smaller squad, consistently day in and day out, but I think the idea is to keep training like we would if they were here, and try and integrate them as soon as they do get here, because that's almost half of our team. And yeah, I don't think much has changed. It feels very similar because you can expect those players to be gone. Yeah.
Has Paul talked to you about taking on a different role or a greater role? Obviously, with some of those players missing, you may be seeing more playing time than you have last year.
Yeah, I think that was a conversation starting at the end of last season. We all knew that this was a World Cup year and that there was an opportunity there for a lot of players. So I think everyone's really excited about that, and I am particularly excited to get some more playing time.
Speaking of your role right now, specifically with this kind of trialist period, seeing as you were a trialist yourself, are you kind of being a big sister or a role model especially to some of the trialists, or are you just kind of taking it as the same as last year?
I think I am. I'm definitely empathetic because I know exactly what it's like to be in their shoes. And I think that they know that I've been there, so a lot of them are coming up to me and just being like, hey, you know, the nerves, how do I get them out? Like, how can you help me? What advice do you have? Yeah, so I think I do feel like I've been here for this is my third season now, and I kind of know the role, so if I can help other girls, then that'll be fun.
As we've lost a couple players through the off season, but having Kat come back, now you and Kat are the only two championship winning Thorns currently here.
Allie too.
Allie too, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. And how does
know your teammates? No, I'm just kidding.
Forget about Allie. But how is that affecting is that having any effect on the leadership qualities that you're bringing to the preseason? Does it set you guys up well or differently for the season coming up?
I think that we have a great group together, and I love the variety. Everyone has had different experiences, even like a Sarah who played overseas right out of college. I think she's a huge addition, and it really feels like it's been seamless so far. Like the only thing that is different is that the three of us sometimes will like talk about stories that happened, and we're like, did it happen last year, the first year, or what? And then it's kind of just like jokes like that, but everything else, it feels like this group has been together for a long time.
How important do you think this year is for the league overall, having to deal with the World Cup and it being kind of the third season, which has been the season that has, in other leagues, that's how far the league has lasted? Yeah,
well, we all know that, and our goal is to play the best soccer we can and keep it exciting for all of the fans. And yeah, I think that as long as we do our job and train really hard and play well, and when those players come back, that's great. But ultimately our goal is to, you know, just keep getting better with each year, and hopefully the attendance will show that.
What's it going to be like for you watching, you know, a lot of your friends at the World Cup this year in a city like Portland that is so big on soccer?
I can't wait. It's going to be really exciting. I wish I could be there the whole time. Same thing for the Men's World Cup. You know, it's a great time for the whole world to really enjoy the game, and I think it's going to be a great stage for the women's game especially, and hopefully that brings out more numbers.
Thanks.